Hello, welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. My name is Andrea. Today's reading is what is going to happen in your career. And this reading topic today was requested by a viewer, one of our posse members here. And I'm so very happy to have had that suggestion. I actually love doing career readings. One of my favorite types, career and life purpose. And yeah, it's good to know that other people like them as well. So let's do it. We have 3 groups to choose from as usual. I think you can see things pretty well, so I'm not gonna lift anything up. So card number 1, pile number 1, I did pre-shuffle Oracle only today, and I only take what pops out. I don't actually select them, I take what pops out, but I did pre-shuffle for just Oracle, and then we will do tarot during the reading. But anyway, so pile number 1, you have this carnelian stone in this card 57. Pile number 2, you've got this tiger's eye and card number 20. And group number 3, you've got opalite, and this is card number 1. I'm going to put timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you in your reading. Okay, group number 1. You chose this carnelian, and this card, I'm actually not going to lift up the stone because, yeah, I just have to keep her covered up, this figure here, but I think you can see she's kind of in the fetal position, and there's an Ouroboros here, and it's card number 57, and this is Libra energy, and it says, I trust my instincts and intuition to keep me safe. Okay, so that is what this card is saying. And actually the energy of this card, or sort of the message with this card, is very much about, it's very much about knowing. The message I'm getting is you're gonna know what to do about your career because your body is going to tell you. You're going to feel this in your body, and that could happen in a variety of ways. Obviously, intuition is one, but our body can give us signs through not feeling well or feeling well, stomach aches, headaches, rashes. Those kinds of things can come up when we're not listening to our intuition, we're not listening to our higher selves, we're not listening. And a lot of times we don't listen out of fear. There is also a message here about safety. So I think we'll understand more about that as we get the cards out, but there's some message here about feeling safe as well. So yeah, it's very interesting energy to start us off here. Let's see what your oracle cards are. All right, your first oracle card is energy healing. It says holistic, well-being, thriving, and vibrant. Again, this body, this is like a lot of energy healing happens from someone else's body to ours, right? Like Reiki is a good example of that. There's other forms of energy healing. It can be the energy from the earth, from stones, from water, There's something about your well-being here. The other thing with this card obviously could be that some of you are meant to be energy healers or healers of some type. So that definitely could be relevant for some of you, but let's keep going. We've also got, this is Archangel Michael. And this card number 6. It's got blue energy. And that can be our throat chakra. Also can be our crown chakra too. And it says wise, honest, trustworthy, and observant. There's something about truth here. Something about truth. I mean, obviously he's in study here, Archangel Michael. Let's see what else we've got. One Ring Circus. This card is telling you there's something about independence here. There's something about being able to do something on your own. This card can be about taking your power, you know, stepping into your power. I'm actually going to move this so that I can get all these cards up here. Let's just put that back there. Great, 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 great. Okay. Okay, let's get the rest. Next, Talisman. Oh, that's interesting. Look, she's on, she's standing on a yin and yang symbol. And what is that other one? She's got like a dragon energy kind of, or what is that? Is that a dragon? I know that's what I felt anyway. Something similar to dragon energy. And she's on this winding path here. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to have to kind of overlap cards here a little bit. We'll do that. Let's look at the guidebook for this one. It says, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all the need for success you seek. And that, I'm getting that same message from this One Ring Circus energy. It's like, you know, there's something here about your own inner knowing, your own truth, lessons you've already learned, your soul has learned, and how this is relevant to your career. It says, wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are going on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. You have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. Yeah, I think those of you who chose this group, you're definitely on a journey here, and you're not at the beginning of it. Okay, maybe you're at the beginning of a new portion of the journey, but like there have been lessons learned here for you. So that means you've already been through some stuff. And we've got exactly, this is what I mean. We got the warrior. Yeah. Again, this like, I don't know if you've felt threatened, under threat. Maybe you're feeling that way now, or maybe you felt that way in the past and it's hard to let that go. And you know, maybe it's just been like a matter of a financial thing where you've had jobs where it's like you're scraping by, or the job itself made you feel unsafe. Maybe there was unsafe people, your coworkers or clients, or there's something here, but in some way you've felt threatened. You either do right now or you have in the past. I feel like your nervous system has been definitely, what I'm getting here is like, yeah, your nervous system has been dysregulated from your career journey up to this point. Like I said, whether it's because of money or whether it's because of just your experiences within the job, or maybe it's not been able to find a job, having to take things you know are not good for you. And the thing is, I think you're being challenged right now, group number one, to really take a look at where you're at and what your goals are, what you think is possible for you. As I really think that there's something from the past here that is limiting you. Maybe you finally found a job that makes you feel like secure a little bit, and you're like, there might be a lot of reasons why maybe it's not the best thing for you, or it's limiting you, or you're limiting yourself in it, but you just like don't want to let go because you don't want to go back to feeling unsafe. There could be something like that too. Let's see your other one. Forbidden. So this is talking about, you know, that saying rejection is God's protection. That is what that card is talking about. Okay. There's been a door closed for good reason. Potentially. I actually do want to clarify that one. That is, so for any of you where you have been rejected from something and it's making you feel dysregulated, like maybe it's making you question yourself, it wasn't for you. Okay, it was not meant for you. It was actually in your best interest for this door to be closed on you, or this rejection is actually the best thing for you. For those of you that apply, I am going to clarify. So actually, let's just get tarot out and yeah, figure out what this message is and where are you headed in your career here. Please, group number 1. What is going to happen in their career? What is going to happen in their career? Okay, look at this. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So first we have the Wheel of Fortune. So change. You're going to change careers or something about your career. It could just be the position you're in. It could be the field. It could be anything, but there's change here. And it's not just change, it's a leveling up. I already felt that before that card came up. I felt a leveling up. Like you're being called to level up. Work through whatever blocks there are. And I think it has to do with the past. But yeah, there's change. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, which is like this warrior energy. And look, it came right on top of there too. Hang on, I'm just going to take a sip of coffee, okay? Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Swords is a warrior. I mean, knights are, right? But the Knight of Swords is very determined, very focused, very brave. In this particular Knight of Swords, there is also a message about truth. Again, another message about truth. What is your truth, group number 1? And what you think might be your truth, how is it being limited by your past experiences or fears? I really get the message for you, like, not to make decisions out of fear. Let's see what else you have. 10 of Cups. That is beautiful. I don't think I have to worry about you, group number 1. I think you are actually, I don't know, even if you have been in a place where you're settling or you've settled, like, I don't think you could stay there even if you tried to make yourself. I think your soul, your higher self, like, you will be driven to, you know, fulfill your potential. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. There's truth again. We've got so much message here about truth. I'm going to clarify that. Look, we have 6 of Wands on the bottom. This is you being recognized for your gifts, for how far you've come. Okay. Please clarify the Ace of Swords for group number 1. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got the Emperor and then we've got the 5 of Swords. So that kind of makes sense. Look at that. A butterfly in a jar. I hate seeing that. But the 5 of Swords is conflictual energy. It can be external conflicts or it can be internal conflict. We've got the Emperor here, which is about absolutely like, again, we had that message here before with the One Ring Circus, of like your own power. Oh, I can't even believe it. We got the King of Swords on the bottom, which is again, truth, truth, truth. Okay. I do have more cards to pull, but I just want to tell you right now. So what I'm seeing so far, group number 1, there is change. There will be change in your career, okay? And this is the kind of change you're going to initiate. It will be you that initiates this. I feel like it's so interesting because the initial energy was very much about, and I think the initial energy is more about your past or where you're at right now, but the initial energy was very much about, look, she's your first card, she's in the fetal position. You know, just sort of surrendering and like letting things, you know, as long as you're safe, like you don't care, you know, or maybe you don't even realize that that's the situation because there is this message here about truth. So you may not really fully realize the way you're operating right now. But yeah, initially there was this energy of just kind of like not wanting to fight, not wanting to stir the pot, not wanting to, you just, I don't know, it was a more passive energy, okay, to begin with. And then now we're getting this very strong, active, fierce kind of energy coming through. And I think what's going to happen is you're like, it could end up being your body, like I said before, that ends up telling you, or maybe through some energy healing, you're going to get a realization. So any of you that have been thinking about getting some energy healing, I would definitely recommend that. Obviously, this is not medical advice. But yeah, I think you're going to come to some realization that you can't be where you're at. And you're not actually really willing to settle. And that you don't have to. And that you have so much more power in your self-determination than you maybe have realized to this point. Which is beautiful. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get a few more cards out here from this other little mini tarot deck I have, which is a little less, this first tarot deck I used is pretty traditional. This next one is not as much, a little bit. Okay. What is going to happen for group number 1 in their career, please? What's going to happen here for group number 1 in their career? What is going to happen? Look at this. Now you got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. This is, you know, this is meeting your fullest potential. Okay. Anyway, this card says, we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Who will stand on yours? So this particular 10 of Pentacles is talking a lot about legacy. You know, what you're going to end up in a position where you can, you know, leave some kind of legacy behind, whether that's just being able to take care of loved ones. Maybe you'll be able to pass down something, or you'll have a protege in your career that can take over for you. There's a legacy here, okay? And you've got the 9 of Passions, which is the 9 of Wands, and it says happy burnout. Not so happy. That's sarcastic, obviously. But this is like perseverance, okay? And I did the Warrior. Here's the Warrior energy again. So there is going to be change in your career. Look at this. And then you've got the 7 of Cups, decision fatigue. That's what I was feeling at the beginning. And then it says make your choice. So I think some of you might be tired. And that's okay. You're not going to stay tired. Okay? You're going to have the energy and the motivation to make changes in your career, and you're going to be the one to initiate them. And you are going to make a choice. You are going to make your choice. And it's going to be a change, and it's going to be a leveling up. It's going to be more fulfillment, more money, more purpose, you know, that sort of thing. But there is, I'm not going to lie to you, group number 1, like there is a kind of a fighting through energy. Like this is going to have to bring out your inner warrior. It is going to get activated though. But the thing is, There's a big difference between when we are fighting, you know, for lack of a better word, but when we're bringing out that warrior energy in us, when we're doing it out of fear, because we're scared of not having enough, we're scared of, you know, not making ends meet, we're scared of our boss, we're scared of life, whatever. There's a big difference between that kind of energy, is that kind of energy will lead to depletion, major depletion, you know, where we don't feel good, we don't have capacity, you know, versus putting a bunch of energy and effort and perseverance into something because we want more for ourselves, not out of fear, because we want to meet our potential, because we want to go after what lights us up, because we feel motivated. Like, you know, that is a different kind of energy output. So when I say, you know, there is some fighting here, it's not that kind of depleting fighting. You always have to balance our energy. Even, you know, we can, even if it's because we're excited and in love with something. Yes, that's more fulfilling, putting our energy into that, and it's not going to be as depleting, but we still have to take care of ourselves. We still need to sleep and eat well and all those things. But I'm just saying, like, so don't be afraid of that. It's like a good kind of energy output. You might need to replenish yourself a bit in the meantime, though, okay? It's lovely. I love this energy. I love it. I'm excited for you. Group number 1. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe. Yeah, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 2. You chose the Tiger's Eye. And this card here, and it says, I trust that I'll know what I need to know when I need to know it. This is card number 20, and it's got Gemini energy. This card very much is talking about divine timing. Divine timing, and not, you know, the twists and turns that life can take us on that we would never expect. So there's something here about you, something you wouldn't expect, anticipate. There's something about divine timing. There's something about needing to have faith and trust. There's some surrendering energy here needed, but we'll see, okay? We'll get way more about that. Let's get your oracle out. Okay, first we've got Archangel Raziel with rainbow. And it says enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. There we go. I mean, this is a very spiritual energy, this card here. I think for you, group number 2, you're going to, like, Spirit's going to play their magic in your life, or the universe is going to play their magic in your life. I feel like there's something quite unexpected or synchronistic in your career coming up, okay? And then we've got this card. It says peace, but it's in reverse, and it's highlighting the chakras here. So in reverse, it says untethered, disconnected, vulnerable, and unaware. And look, and this says connected. Okay, so there's some connection needed here. I'm going to clarify this, but there's a massive, like there is these first 3 cards. The energy is so strong about needing to connect with your higher power or whatever you believe in. I just feel like I need to take a deep breath. Maybe some of you are feeling vulnerable, or I don't know, there's something here. There's something here. Your chakra, one of your chakras are off, maybe multiple. Look at this too. Oh gosh, I just noticed this. Look, these are all the colors of the chakra, all in this rainbow here, and then they're all here too. Yeah, there's something about your chakras here. Whether you believe in that or not, honestly, I would You can get your, I've had this done and it was so spot on, but you can get your, there's a variety of ways for someone to, there's Reiki, there's all kind of ways where someone can sort of read your chakras for you and see which ones are blocked. And the way that I had it done was muscle testing. It was actually a naturopath. It was this very holistic, open-minded naturopath. And she had muscle tested my chakras for me. And she had found for me that my crown chakra was really blocked. And this is way before my own like spiritual awakening, my own massive healing journey, my own dark night of the soul that I went on. This is at the kind of this just was right before that. And I didn't even know what a chakra was. Like, that's how disconnected I was. But as soon as she told me kind of the beliefs that underlie a blocked crown chakra, which for me was that life is a fight, that life is hard, that life is cruel, all those things. I was like, oh my goodness, that is the truth. And I couldn't believe that anybody else in the world would not feel or think or believe those ways. So, I'm just sharing my own personal story here, but there's something about that for you, okay? I just feel like you're going to get so surprised. Okay, then we've got making a choice. So there is going to be a choice needed in your career. You are going to be at some kind of crossroads. You are going to need to make a choice. A commitment. Okay, look at this. So I am going to have to just overlap the cards a bit today. Okay, just put that over there. I'm feeling like this might be the surprise. I feel like it's meant to stay a surprise. You're not going to get all like exactly what the surprise is here for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't, this wouldn't work out the way it needs to for you. But there is a choice you're going to have to make. And maybe the choice itself is what is going to be kind of the gateway to this, I don't know, spirit or the universe playing its magic in your life. Either the way the choice comes up, or maybe the choice is what you're unexpecting and the way it kind of turns out. This may be a change in contract for some of you. This may be a change in business partnership. There's something about an agreement here. Okay, let's keep going. Strength. We'll see what comes out in tarot, but this kind of gives me Tower energy, but more than the Strength card, actually. Look how strong. Yes, this is like a need to be strong and solid. Let's see what else. Playful. Yes, I'm so glad that came out, actually. I don't know, honestly, what I'm getting for you, group number 2, is that somewhere along the way here, you could be here now, you may get there in the future. There's a need to hand this over. There's a need to hand something over about your career to the universe, to your higher power, whatever you believe in. It's like there's going to be, you're going to have no choice but to, well, you might have, we always have a choice. But, yeah, to surrender to like not, to work just on your energy. I think that's like the biggest message here in terms of advice. It's like, there's really something about your energy. Playful. I wonder if this has to do with your root chakra. I don't know what chakra it is. It's probably different ones for different of you, but like there is something here about clearing up your energy. letting go a little bit here in the process. And kind of like, you know, a need to flow, a need to let the universe do its part. Okay, I'm going to get tarot out and we'll get more, okay? The message isn't super concrete here. The only thing that's very clear is there's something about divine timing here, and you just have to trust that. And that you need to get your energy kind of sorted out here. There's going to be a need to surrender. You're going to have to make a choice in this very much, oh my gosh, look what just came out. Judgment. Oh. Massive transformation. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was just recapping. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice, and it may involve judgment too. Can be a decision. Yeah, there's some kind of agreement here too. Okay, let's get the rest. What is going to happen for group number 2 in their career? Well, interesting. This came out in group number 1. Knight of Swords is a determined energy. Knight of Swords. What does this mean for you? The Knight of Swords takes a lot of action, and you know what I'm getting? Seeing as after this came after Judgment. This is like the truth about your purpose, the truth about something so spiritual here for you guys. Maybe the truth about how you've been working with spirit, with, you know, your higher power, the universe. Something like that. And then we got the Lovers, which is, again, a choice card. Choice. You know, you have, this is a very willful energy. It's like your will versus, you know, God's will or the universe's will or whatever, again, whatever you believe in. Gotta hand it over here, group number 2. Hand over. Okay, what is happening? What is going to happen in group number 2's career? What is going to happen? 7 of Pentacles. I think there's something that maybe you put a lot of work into that just isn't working for you anymore. This could not even be necessarily that your job isn't working for you anymore. It could just be about the way you're doing your job. There's a need to reevaluate how you're spending your energy here, okay? That's really what this is saying. And I'm really going to clarify this choice. What is this choice about, please? What is this choice for group number 2? What is this choice? What is this choice? You got the Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Oh, look at this. There's King of Pentacles, 2 again. Oh my goodness. This might be about home life versus work life for some of you. With this Knight of Pentacles coming up, I am honestly really getting like, you're going to have to look at what are you committed to in your life. This is actually ending up to be more than just this is career, but like, what do you want out of your life? Like, where do you want to put your money and energy into? Like, it's kind of like asking you to, like, when you look back at your life and if you were to count up all the hours you put into something, you put in 12 hours a day into work and 2 hours into your family, or you put, maybe some of you are trying to do something for yourself. Another example would be like you put 10 hours of work into someone else's company and only 2 hours of work into your own. There's some kind of reevaluation needed here, and then to make a choice about, where you're headed. And there is some surrender energy here too, and I'm going to clarify that. What is the clarify playful? Clarify playful, please. What is this message about playful? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like put down the wands. It's enough. This is what I'm getting for you, okay? It's like, look, this person has 10 swords in them and they're still crawling. They're still trying to go. This person is so exhausted with all these wands and he's still holding them up. And a lot of times the Nine of Wands is my card to tell someone to persevere, like keep going, That's not actually it for you, group number 2. I don't know if you're overworking. You're putting too much energy into something that isn't serving you. And you need to reevaluate this. And part of this process, this might be hard for you to look at. Part of this process is going to require that you hand stuff over to your higher power. Like, you just put your hands up and say, okay, I can't do this anymore. So what? So what, God? Or so what, universe? So what, Buddha? Like, whoever you believe in, And it's like time to fill up your own cup here. Time to fill up your own cup. You need to get repleted here a bit. Okay, I'm going to get some more out here for you. What is going to happen in group number 2's career here, please? What is going to happen for group number 2? Look at this. We've got the it's the Two of Wands. I thought it was the Two of Cups. And it says, you don't need to be perfect in order to start. Give yourself permission to fail. Yeah, maybe you are just like refusing to fail in something and you are just like killing yourself trying to make it happen. That might be it for some of you. What is going to happen in group number 2 here? Okay. We got lots. Oh my. Okay, sorry. We've got the Knight of Cups. Overthinking is overrated. Take the scenic route. Let your heart be the GPS. Exactly. More heart-led. Maybe it's your heart chakra. You need to be like letting your heart make the decisions, not your brain right now. Okay? You've got the World. You are your greatest achievement. Exactly. What actually matters to you at the end of the day? Like, really, what matters to you, group number 2? There is a completion here, though. The World is a completion. We have the Lovers again. We are living, breathing fractals. And it says, take a long look in the mirror. We are worthy. We are divine reflections. So maybe there is something mirroring you in your life. Maybe this whole situation with your job, there's something you're meant to learn about yourself throughout this. And I really think it's about like what matters to you. Why are you, if you are killing yourself here doing something or putting so much energy into something that isn't actually working or isn't what you want or isn't fulfilling you or isn't good for you, like why? What are the underlying reasons and beliefs about why you're doing this? Like, is all your self-esteem all about what you accomplish? It could be something like that, you know, like you need to take a good, long, hard, right? Take a long look in the mirror. Good, hard look in the mirror. I feel freedom here. Like, I just feel like, look at this, justice. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Let's clarify that. Why is justice here? Please clarify justice. 5 of Cups. Why is justice here? Wheel of Fortune. One more. Why is justice here? Okay, we got 2 more. The Empress and the Hierophant. Wow. The 5 of Cups, there's grieving. 5 of Cups is painful energy. It's grieving something. It's disappointment. It's loss. I just, sorry, you know, I'm getting a message here, but I just want to clarify one last thing. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Knight of Wands. I don't know. This is what I'm getting, okay? So you just take what resonates, but I just feel like the Hierophant is about what's passed down to us, how we learn things, the higher structures of learning, and our belief systems at the end of the day. It can be a very spiritual energy too, but with the Knight of Wands clarifying it, I almost feel like it's like this whole thing, what's going to happen in your career, or what is happening, I feel like it is happening right now, or this is where it's very closely headed, is your whole sort of belief system about how you've been living your life and how you've been going after your career and where you put your energy. It's being challenged. It's going to be challenged. I don't know if what you've decided to go after in your career to this point has been largely determined by external expectations. You know, what people tell, what society and maybe our family systems, maybe our, you know, our church or whatever, you know, it's like a conditioning about what is worthy to go after in a career. Like maybe you grew up in a home where it was like, and I mean, this is our society in general, at least where I am in North America, but you know, some certain career paths are more respected than others. This is changing. I know this is changing, and thank God. But like I am, you know, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and you know, it's like become a doctor, a lawyer. Those are the most respected careers. Or like become, you know, go get your MBA and own a company or whatever, you know. And it's like maybe decisions you've made are just have been fueled by outside expectations and not actually what lights you up, what lights your heart up, what is right for you, what you actually believe in. But this energy over here, this Empress and Wheel of Fortune energy, it's just like it's time. It's like a change, a time to choose yourself. The Empress is very creative, very abundant, very good at self-care, you know, very authentic. This could be the creation of something completely different for you than what you have created to this point in your career. Okay. All right, this is a big one. This is a very big message for you, group number 2, and you got this, okay? You got this, 100% you do. Okay, I wish you all the best. If this resonated, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 3. You chose the opalite, and this card here, it says, I am a vessel for divine self-expression, and it's Scorpio energy here. Very sort of mysterious energy here, but very, very creative energy here. Very unique. Something special here about this energy, about you, group number 3. So let's see. And you know what? I'm just going to take a deep breath here with you. I'm just trying to, group number 2's energy was so strong, and it was like a big, big message. And so I'm feeling that actually still as I just started your reading here. So I'm just going to take a deep breath. We're now channeling the energy and the messages for group number 3. Right? Yes. Let's check out your oracle cards. Your first one. So it says communication. It's card 18, but it was in reverse. Look at this. This is like the telephone game that they're doing here, if you know that. Where it's like the original message, how it changes after one person tells it to the next. And by the end, it's something totally different. So that's interesting. So the reverse is gossip, withholding, solitude, and risk. We'll see. We'll see what that is going to mean for you. Your next one. Oh, you've got Archangel Sandalphon. And he's got all these like golden messages here. And I always think of money when I see this card, because it looks like, dollar bills or golden bills. Anyway, but it says forgiveness, seeking freedom, and healing. And all the words on here, it's like all, the energy's all over the place. It says betrayal. Again, look at that. Forgiveness, chaos, greed, abundance, peace, healing, loss, answers, clarity, pain, questions. So it's like, the whole process, the whole spectrum of like energies here. There is something about forgiveness here, I think. Okay, let's keep going. Coming apart. Okay, well, this is clear. Isn't that interesting? There's a severing of ties here, but there's also an energy. Okay, sorry. This is going to apply a little bit differently to different people, but there's definitely this energy here about, I don't know who in this group has had some kind of falling out with someone, or someone's betrayed you, or maybe someone was gossiping about you, or anyway, there's something here. There's some friction, and it could be between people, or it could just be between you and a workplace. And I feel like maybe you might be leaving this. You may have already left, or you might be thinking about leaving, or in the process of leaving, separating from your current employment situation, or maybe it's a business partner, take it as it applies. But I think this group, there's definitely something here about wanting to sever ties. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, group number. It's so interesting because I do have to overlap the cards a little bit here. It's so interesting because this first card is like, hello. Like this person here is fierce. Actually, you are fierce, group number 3. I think maybe maybe you've had to stand up for yourself in a situation. Maybe you were the odd man out, odd woman out, odd person out of a situation at work or somehow related to your career, and you've had to maybe stand up for yourself and maybe take the higher road. If you're contemplating this whole situation here, I think it is about taking the higher road here, but doing what's right for you. It's like, you know what? You can, if you need to separate from your job or a business partner or even just a relationship with a colleague, maybe it's not leaving your job. Maybe it's just like changing teams, or maybe you have a partner at work, a boss, I don't know. And it's like, you can take the high road in this situation in group number 3, that you can stand up for yourself and not accept an abusive or an unhealthy situation or dysfunctional situation while not engaging in that same kind of behavior back, even if it's tempting, because sometimes when someone wrongs us, we just want to like prove something, that they were bad, that we were harmed, but that's not always in our or anyone's best interest. Sometimes it's just about, actually, I was recently in a situation like this myself, and it's just about doing what's right for us, because that's what matters, right? That's what matters at the end of the day. It's like just putting yourself in the right position that serves you, right? Okay, let's see what else. Confidence. Yes, this energy is so confident. So I don't know, I hope you have this confidence, group number 3, but if you don't, like, you should. You're in the right here, okay? High Priestess of Spirit. This is kind of a message about the unseen, those unseen energies and forces. There might be something you're not seeing, or there may just be something like sort of spiritually, or in terms of like synchronicity that is actually happening in this situation that you may not realize. So we'll see what else comes out. Let's get your tarot. Group number 3, please. What is going to happen in their career? And for those of you that this hasn't happened yet, I feel like some of you would have, even if it hasn't happened yet, you already have some sense of it. So this shouldn't be a total shock. But if you are in a situation right now where you're just kind of sensing this kind of energy at work or in your career situation, your intuition is right, and this situation will end up unfolding, but there's something about, I think with this card coming out here, it's like this is all happening for your highest good. Okay. What is going to happen in group number 3's career? Group number 3, what will happen, please, in their career? Holy cow, you're getting lots and lots and lots and lots of cards. Okay. All right. We've got the Page of Cups. I like that. It's just like open-hearted kind of energy. We've got the 10 of Wands, which is a burden, heavier energy. 7 of Pentacles. This is about where you put your energy. It's also about patience. King of Wands. This is you. Okay? This is knowing your worth. Confidence. This is the confidence. Knowing your worth. Knowing what you deserve. And not really, putting up with any maltreatment. We've got the Hierophant. Hang on, I'm going to overlap these just a bit. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe this has taken a bit of toll on you. I mean, I think so. I think this has probably taken a toll on you a bit here, this situation. Or there's... With this Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands and then the Sad Embrace, I kind of feel like, you know, maybe you, group number 3, you might be more of like sensitive. You might be very empathic. And like, you're not the type of person, even if you tried to be able to like just tough your way through a dysfunctional, abusive situation. I mean, not that anybody should ever do that, but some people do. Some people just kind of like put their head in the sand and or just tolerate things because they don't think they deserve better, or they don't, you know, we all deserve better than that. But anyway, I'm just, you know, you might be sensitive. This whole situation might be having an impact on your heart, you know. But I really don't think I think that you have a lot of it's a different kind of strength, you know. It's not that like I'm super tough and, you know, like, it's not that kind of strength. It's just like you have a lot of strength. You are a unique individual, and you have this kind of King of Wands energy where you actually, that's what you need to tap into, because you do have that in you. This like knowing your worth, confident, like, you know what, I'm going to take control of my own life and I'm going to make decisions for my own life here. I can, you know, I can make things happen for myself. I don't need to put up with anything. I don't need to. I can move on into something better. And, you know, the King of Wands is like a master manifester, you know, like really can make things happen. I want to clarify first the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay. The Star. It's hope, okay? This is healing and hope. And honestly, what I'm kind of getting here is a perseverance kind of energy. Like, it's like, you're not going to give up on yourself here. There is some patience needed, but you just keep following your own internal navigation system here, okay? Your own inner knowing, that's what you use to navigate here in this situation. There may be a bit of a process here. There may be a bit of a process in terms of, I don't know, whatever this is going to require to stand up for yourself, or to get a new job, or to, you know, maybe you're going to end up just starting your own business out of this. I don't know, but there may be a little bit of a process here, a little bit of patience required. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Ten of Swords. Why is the Hierophant here? Oh, interesting. That's on the Knight of Pentacles. Here again, more kind of slow and steady energy. Hang on, I need to look at the book here, because this particular deck has 2 Ten of Swords. Let me find it. They have 2 Ten of Swords, and I keep both of them in. And so I actually rarely get this one. I usually get the other one. So let me look at this one. So this is the alternative one. I'm going to read it to you. It says, for those who read numerologically, I've again provided an alternative version of the Ten of Swords. This variation considers the Ten of Swords and its association with the decad. Am I pronouncing that right? Anyway, therefore, it represents the realization and completion of mental progression, going full circle. Look, it's an older man looking at an owl. I think that's an owl. So it says, however, in this case, it is viewed in a positive manner as an increase in mental power and knowledge as opposed to a loss of mental power and depletion. It's all about mastering the element of swords, air, and mind, and learning from all you've experienced. There is a reason why we look up to our elders for wisdom and guidance. They have seen more moons and suns, and if they have walked wisely, they are further along the path of life. The owl is an ancient symbol of wisdom. It locks stairs with the old sage. The years clearly etched within his features, for they are the many paths his soul has taken and represent the footprints of time. The man is a figure full of thoughtfulness and intelligence, and he meets the gaze of his totem equal in spirit and wisdom. Beautiful. And that makes so much more sense for me with this, with it clarifying the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is also so much about those higher forms of wisdom. And look, particularly in this, look, we've got a sage and we've got like a shaman here with the Hierophant in this particular deck, passing on knowledge. Did I just sound like, sorry, I just watched the movie The Dark Crystal. I love that movie. I don't know if any of you watched that. It just reminds me of those, what are they called? You know, the what are they called now? I can't remember. You know, the big kind of mean creature guys. Anyway, I just feel like I sounded like that one that got banished, you know, and he went out and was looking for I can't remember any of the names in the Dark Crystal right now. Anyway, if you know the Dark Crystal, you know who I'm talking about, and I feel like I just made a sound just like him, so I don't know why that made me laugh. Anyway, but why I was making that sound, you might end up turning this whole situation around to be of something of much greater service, actually, is what I'm getting. So I think maybe group number 3, it's like, just to try and give you some kind of example. Let's just say you go, please just take this as it applies, okay? I'm not saying this is your situation, but let's just say you were working for a company and it was an abusive environment and you needed to stand up for yourself, but the whole process of doing it was like brutal, you know? Policies were oppressive. The whole system just made you feel worse. The whole process just made you feel worse. And ultimately you had to do the right thing for yourself and get the hell out. And the thing is that you're not going to stop here at just, okay, I got myself out. It's like looking at the whole situation, like what did I learn from this situation and how can I change things at like a higher level so that this, you know, this whole system isn't so oppressive, that this whole system, it's like changing the system, you know? I don't know, you could be lobbying after, you could open up your own advocacy business, you could, I don't know, you know, it's like, it's just some energy here of like turning things around. There's very much an energy of taking the higher road here and like turning this situation to be of service to others somehow, okay? I don't know how exactly, but why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? What is this 5 of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. The seed of, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And the 8 of Wands. Yes. I honestly, look at that. We got Judgment on the bottom. And that was the second time I saw that at the bottom for you. So I'm definitely going to take it now. Group number 3. You got something big coming in your career, okay? I don't know. You might stay in your career. I don't see a massive energy of, Well, we did have this coming apart. So maybe. It doesn't matter, okay, if you stay or leave, although it does feel more like leaving. It does feel like a separation here, but it's like, this is the kind of thing where you take your own suffering and adversity and you use it as a seed. You plant a seed to grow into something so much greater than sort of yourself. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to apply to you, but I really think that that's what's meant for you here. It's like, you learn something so massive in this process of what feels like adversity. And I don't know, I think you're going to be very motivated to like, yeah, do something bigger about it, or somehow turn it into something bigger. Maybe it's not that, you know, that maybe it's not similar at all to the example I gave. Maybe it's more like you just end up creating your own business that serves the same population in a much better way than your company was. I don't know, there's something about learning through this whole experience and turning it into something that creates change. Look, we got the 9 of Pentacles here. It says life ain't always a bed of roses, except when it is. This is talking about, yeah, standing on your own 2 feet. Some of you may end up in some kind of independent work after this. And I feel like a very unique independent energy from you there anyway. Some of you may end up working for yourself. Okay, what else? What is going to happen for group number 3 in their career? Okay, so we've got the, again, the 3 of Cups. Oh no, sorry, I thought it was the 3 of Swords initially. Look at this, 3 of Cups. It says soulmates and BFF. The Tower, that's what I mean. And the Hermit, again, on your own. Why is the, I'm going to use the other deck. Why is this 3 of Cups here? What's this 3 of Cups? What's the 3 of Cups? 4 of Pentacles. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Why is the 3 of Cups here? Why is this 3 of Cups? Page of Swords. One more. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Seven of Cups. This is clarity and this is confusion. This is holding back. Okay, let me just start up here. So the 3 of Cups is about community, okay? It is about community. That's what I'm getting for you here. This is what I mean. The Tower here. Look, it says creation and destruction are 2 sides of the same coin. This is exactly the energy I mean. It's like, look at this tower here. This tower of, this like Django, you know, bricks, whatever. It's like something hard and something that feels destructive. And destruction could be the destruction of your position in a company, or like, you know what I mean? But you're like, I really think you want to tear this whole thing down and rebuild it in somehow. But this is so much of what I was getting. It's like, something gets rebuilt here. You rebuild something here. And I think it's going to be of service, not just to yourself, but like, again, to your community. You might have an ally in this situation, actually, with this 3 of Cups coming up. There may be someone else that can relate to you, that may be an ally, may help you rebuild. That could be it. And then we've got the Hermit, and it says slow, quiet. And it says busy isn't always productive. But the Hermit really is about self-discovery. Look, you've got this whole transformation. Look, you've got the whole process of a butterfly, the cocoon and chrysalid and whatever, the whole transformation here. Again, this transformation, creation energy. But the Hermit is about self-discovery, a higher knowledge of oneself. This whole situation is going to teach you a ton about yourself and about your purpose and about your next career path. It's going to lead to your next career path in a way you may not expect. I'm getting two messages here more about this Three Cups and what came out. One is, again, what I was saying about you might not, right after this happens, you may need to just sort of go within and process and evaluate and just sort of be in a self-protective kind of mode for a while. There may be someone, like I said, that comes along that helps you sort of gain clarity about your next steps and how to do this rebuilding, this transformation process, this, what to do now in your career. It may be someone else from your field of work, or someone that had the same interactions with whatever this other energy is, whether it's your employer or business partner. I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's like someone else may come along and really help you gain clarity and be someone that helps you get going in terms of your next steps. Or this may just be about how you're going to gain clarity about how you're going to be of service to the community here. What is this Page of Swords? Please clarify the Page of Swords. Four of Wands. Please clarify this Page of Swords. Five of Wands. Isn't that interesting? Again, it's like there's some adversity here, and then there's this very stable celebratory energy. And this Page of Swords to me is giving me like aha. It's almost like it's not just an idea. It's not like Ace of Swords kind of energy. It's like idea, but also like a plan of action, knowing your way forward. It's there's very much an energy here, like knowing your way forward, knowing how to turn this adversity into something that gets rebuilt on a much stronger foundation. And it really changes things. I really feel that here. So, all right, I'm not going to belabor this point. I think we're getting basically what we're going to get here for the time allotted. So let's let it go. Group number 3, very exciting. You've got a big higher purpose here. No pressure. No, you are so up for the challenge. Okay, if this resonated, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.